Inside of Call of Dragons and on this channel, it's my job to bring you guys guides, news, and keep you up to date on what wars are going on inside of the game, and of course to keep you entertained. But today I am also going to be bringing you a public service announcement. Things that need to be known inside of the community, things that are going on inside of Call of Dragons, and sometimes even gaming as a whole as it relates to Call of Dragons. Now, as you guys know, we've recently been participating in a war against some alliances that had some massive Krakens. Now, maybe you don't know what a Kraken is. A Kraken is someone who spends massive amounts of money inside of a game. Doing this will allow them to gain power more quickly and then have an advantage over opponents. It's part of Kingdom Builders. It's what happens, and it's really no big deal. They are going to win the battles early on, and as alliances catch up and gain that power as well, they will get closer and closer, and tactics will become more into play. Krakens, whales, big spenders, nothing wrong with it. But recently, some news came out and some suspicion regarding how people got these max level accounts. Now, I am not accusing anyone that we played against as doing this. I don't know who is being accused of doing what I'm about to share with you guys, but players have been. Let's look at the post right here from the server for Call of Dragons. Fixing the payment loophole. All right, dear lords, recently we found certain lords obtaining bundles through illegal means while the loophole has been fixed now, which means they were buying bundles, say that are $100 bundles for like 15 bucks. So if it cost me $100 for that bundle, it would cost them a fraction of it, 10 to 15% of that bundle, which means it's much less expensive for them to upgrade and to make their accounts more stronger than a lot of other people for a lot less money. When analyzing the issue, we received clues from many warm-hearted lords. Of course, if people think this is going on, they're going to let the developers know because it's an unfair advantage. Thank you for your efforts in helping fix the loophole in time. Your contribution to the fair gaming environment will be long engraved in Tamaris. All right. For a fair gaming environment, we will immediately permanently suspend the accounts of 65 players who maliciously used the loophole and caused serious impact. Remember, if people spend illegally and they get discounts that they shouldn't be getting because it's not fair, they are then killing our troops. That costs us money if we want to heal them more quickly or to boost our accounts. So someone spending in a illegal fashion directly impacts people that they battle, right? Also, for the lords using the loophole, their illegal resources and items will be deducted, including those from bundles. Insufficient resources or items will be deducted to negative numbers. So it's actually going to be very interesting to watch a couple of accounts that we may suspect have been utilizing this method and see if they go down in the negative, which means they will have to pay the actual amount that it would have cost before they get out of the negative. So their account will never be able to progress until they put that money back into it. It's essentially a difficult account to work with at that point in time. Purchases made through third parties may easily lead to leaking of personal information, credit card theft, failed purchases, account theft, and other dangers. Please refrain from using third-party platforms and safeguard your account password. If it's discovered that a player has made purchases via any third party, severe measures will be taken, including but not limited to removal of inappropriately obtained earnings, account freezing, and permanent account bans. And this is true. This is just in all gaming, mobile gaming specifically right now. There are third parties where you can get in-game resources for many games for less money. But these are often fraudulent companies. These are companies that are stealing cards, that are doing things in ways, they're not being generous, giving you things for less money than the game actually charges. They are getting those things in other ways. Stolen credit cards, people's credit cards can be stolen, resources can be bought, and then they can be sold at a discount to gamers like us, and then we get it cheaper, but someone's card was stolen for that. And this is a lot of how these whole empires of fraudulent purchases are happening. Not the people actually purchasing the game credits and the game resources at a discount, but the service that's creating it. Now, I'm sure there are some legit ones that do it in other ways, but I would personally never do that, and I don't recommend you do either, because one, it's hurting someone, and two, you're putting your account at risk. So why would you want to do that? The Call of Dragons team is committed to guaranteeing a fair gaming environment and safeguarding each and every player's in-game assets and personal information as we continue to improve the game. We sincerely hope that all players can join us in creating and maintaining a healthy and fair gaming environment. Well, I have to say this was handled very well by the development team and the managers over there at Call of Dragons. I absolutely love it. This is something that hurts players inside of the game. It hurts the game itself. And it's not something that we can just let go lightly. So happy to see it, and very curious to see what 65 accounts are going to be going into the negative. It should be a fun couple of days as we kind of take a peek and see who was doing what and how it impacted maybe my or maybe your kingdom. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm bringing you guys guides, walkthroughs, new player guides, live streams of events that are going on inside of the game, and shorts when I need to sum things up very quickly. I am in love with Call of Dragons and will be here with you guys every single day. I hope that I see you in my video later today or tomorrow. It'll be good.